Hey, it's Eve. Welcome back to my channel. What a summer it has been. I feel like I haven't stopped still, but I have missed you. I've missed you so much. I've missed being here with my twice weekly videos. How was your summer? What have you been up to? Have you been arting? Did you use the photos I shared each Monday for Landscape Month? If you did, please send them to me, like the work you created. I'd love to see it. So in today's video, I'm going to be painting a landscape in gouache. I'm a little bit scared. If you've been on my channel before, you know I don't really do this. I kind of hide stuff when I'm figuring it out because there's something really, what's the word? I don't want to use the word vulnerable, but I guess it is. There's a vulnerable feeling when you don't quite know how to do something and you're doing it and it's going to be on the web for eternity and people are going to laugh at you when you do it wrong and say, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. And you know, I am self-taught for the most part. I do take classes and, you know, I did do art and design at foundation, but that was to get into a fashion design program. And a lot of that was years ago. So my knowledge now is all through practice and self-learning, picking up a class here and a class there. So there's something a bit nerve-wracking about doing this with you in a medium. Like, you know me, I love gouache. This is my gouache palette. I got it out especially to show you. It's messy, it's great, I love it, but I'm not skilled with it. I use it normally in a mixed media way. Today I'm going to use it just gouache. There's going to be no pencil, there's going to be no anything else on it. It's just gouache, and that's scary. However, in the comments, I quite often get people saying that it's inspiring to see what I am creating. It inspires them to have a go. So I'm going to take off my I'm scared hat. If I was smart, I would have had a hat here ready. And I'm going to put on my Evie is inspiring people hat and we're going to do it. I feel like I can because August has been so far a month of landscape. I've done quite a bit of landscape drawing and whatnot. I will be sharing that all with you in the video after this one. And in there you'll see all the different landscape stuff that I've been up to. It's been great. But this confidence is only here because I've been taking classes in August. I know. I don't know how I fit it all in. All the traveling I was doing as well. Actually, I do know. It just is when you're having downtime and you just want to absorb something without actually being actively creative. Taking a class can really be great for that. The most impactful class that I took was actually on Craftsy, which is also the sponsor of today's video. Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative. And with over 2,000 classes available, there is a creative class for every member. I personally think that you will love the art classes they have available. One that I can personally recommend is Simple Techniques for Better Landscapes, taught by Nancy Ellen Thompson. I've often struggled with landscapes. They feel too complex for me to really capture. All those trees, the endless fields of green, how much green is in a landscape? But Nancy's class on Craftsy really helped me to better understand composition, depth, and value within a landscape. And I'm hoping to bring all of that into today's gouache painting. While the class specifically covers drawing using graphite, I found that the lessons on composition and creating value apply to any medium. And I had a lot of fun putting it into practice, everything that I learned from Nancy's class when traveling in the UK this August. If you also want to learn anywhere and on your own time with classes that are broken down into short, easy to follow lessons, honestly, I followed them, they were brilliant, then join Craftsy today using the QR code on screen here, or you could use the link in the video description, which I will pop down below. The first 1,000 of you to click the link in the video description will get a full year of Craftsy, only $1.49. This offer is valid for new members only, and a big thanks to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. I am so nervous, I already mentioned that, but we're going to do it, it's going to be fine. In front of me I have my gouache palette. You will have seen this, and if you haven't, I'll leave a link to the video of putting this together. It's up here. It has changed a bit, as you can see, but I love it. I use it daily. Happy place. I'm going to be working in my smaller sketchbook. It's also smaller, so it means it won't take me so long. I'm going to use a pink pencil for the underdrawing, just because I'm loving pink at the moment. Normally it's orange, but today it's pink. And then I just have a regular brush that I use for pretty much everything. It's a Dana Rowney 8 round. I've had this for decades, I think, a really long time, and it helps to keep me loose because it doesn't have a proper point, as you can see. And then I also got the sketchbooks back out with some of the drawings for me to reference. That's it. I'm not using a photo. This is gonna be a made-up landscape in gouache. I'm literally gonna make it up, working from this selection of drawings that I've got here. So let's do the underdrawing first, and then we'll crack on with the painting part. So funny enough, the main image I'm using to reference was taken, I drew this on a long train journey, just capturing a little bit here, a little bit there, and yeah, it was in the East Anglia region, traveling down towards Kent. I'm just thinking about my composition again. Hang on, my rule of thirds. I should have gotten my thingy pencil, grey pencil. I think that's okay. I move that up. So I want to put key, what's going to be my main focus, compositionally wise? Is it going to be the trees and the landscape rolling towards them, the forest? Maybe actually. So let's do, these are the main focal point. It's in the wrong location then, isn't it? I mean, the great thing about gouache is you can go over stuff with it because it's opaque. So this is the forest on this upper third. I want to divide the landscape up and then here. So maybe on this lower third, we'll have that building. Can you see here? Barn. And I'm going to have fun doing this, and I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to do it. Should we have a couple of trees on the horizon? This may end up being awful. But actually these should be coming down a bit further so that they get bigger as they come towards me. Think about it, Evie, think about it. Top third, low third. I don't know that I want to put anything in here because I really love this composition, but it's really busy. I can't do all that in gouache in a short amount of time. So we're going to reverse the ploughed field. We'll have some, like a hedgerow here, and then there'll be a fence disappearing over there. I'm not very good at doing this on camera, am I? I'm like, oh my goodness. I just want these lines to all lead inwards, even if it's like exaggerated. I just feel like it's all leading in. I don't know, we're leading in to look at the forest. We want to go and look at the forest over here. We'll just keep this as a simple green field. This one can come. I don't know if we'll do that. We might just paint that one. Okay, I'm going to stop waffling and we're going to paint it. It's a very basic drawing, I know. And let's do this. Right, I'm going to spray down my gouache. You can do it, friends. Okay, let's get the skyish. I've got a kind of bluey wash. I've got it here like this murky colour. I am going for a flattish, and it may be awful. What's the opposite of blue? Orange. I think it's quite clear at this point I'm not taking on board any of the value aspects from what I learned. These are all kind of the same value, but don't worry, I'll put detail in later. I'm just going for colourful patchwork, I think, by the looks of it. We need a big dark blob here. So also the trees will be green and then black, so maybe what I'm going to do is put the green there, a darker, and then we'll go in with, oh, that's a bit too dark actually now, isn't it? That's what I want to put in for the shadow. Maybe we do this green by itself, and then we can fill in the shadow for the branches. I think what's most scary for me is knowing that I'm not going in with pencil, so it could be a disaster. Okay, we did have some trees here, didn't we? Oh, this paintbrush is really big for this though. I think that works, doesn't it? Then we're gonna have some, maybe there's like a field of poppies behind it, which means we could do red next to that green. Oh, whoa, look at that. And this is so colourful. I just grabbed a few more brushes actually. I don't need all of them, but I'm definitely going to want those three. I've got an angled Raphael, I've got a tiny flat, that's a Jackson's, and I've got a longer, what that one is either, but it's longer. So I'm thinking this is going to help me with the trees. These are going to help me with the buildings. Let's do it. I'm not sure how I feel about this because it's really colourful. I'm going to get the rest of the lower section in so that we can move on. We're putting, I do actually need, I'm looking at my drawing here because this is all shadow and the forest is at the top, so the trees all need to come down and there should be a little fence. Maybe we put some other treeageness. I don't think it's going to work on top of the orange now though. Trick I've found, which you probably all know, is to do little dabs with gouache, because obviously it's water based, so it will come up and mix with the underlayer when you put a new one down if you're not really careful. These are trees as well, aren't they? Put a little bit of that dark in there. Okay, it's coming together. We've got it divided into thirds. That's our primary focus. And we are putting darker values in to lead the eye. So this we're going to make, we'll do it this kind of golden colour, like a straw or hayfield, whatever we call that thing. My plan for September is to work, oh, I don't know if I should tell you, will this video come out before or after? I think it comes out after. So my plan for September is buildings, not just like urban buildings, but buildings in landscape, buildings in what do you call it, residential, industrial, it could be any kind of building, because I've had great fun with landscape in August and then nature in July. So I feel like buildings and adding those in is the next step. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? It looks smooth. And then we need this here. What colour should we do that? Let's do, I like this colour. It's a bit blue tinged at the moment because I accidentally dipped a blue brush into it. Not sure that works actually. Wow, it's a base layer, isn't it? So the house, what are we going to do about the house? Should we put the house in after? Let me switch brushes. So here, this is all going to be dark. I'm going to put in dark around, are we going to do this for trees? No, that's wrong. My thinking is that's like a dark to put in the darker values. I think I want like a warm, cool, greyish. My hand is so shaky. I need to put some windows in it. Now I'm going to put in some darker, I'll use this ochre-y, nice puddle. I might have to turn the page because I want to do it in a smooth way. I messed that one up. I'm trying to remember that I can't actually go in and fix it with pencils, which is what I would normally do. I messed it up as well. My hands are so shaky lately. If you struggle with shaky hands, please give me your tips. I think it's probably like an age-related thing. I feel like I'm about to mess it up again. Gonna leave that there. Then what's next? We've got to do the hair. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't like it. At this point, I'm undecided. Let's put the darks. I think that looks silly. But you can see when you're looking at the forest, you can see that some of the branches go higher up. The trees underneath are darker. I know that looks really, 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 really silly. Let's put some lighter colours on top. I don't know that I've done that very successfully. Probably should have done a dab instead of a solid line for the underlayer of trees. Maybe we fix that with, does that look more? It looks really stupid. Oh dear. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's put darker green here. I'm going to use my other brush, my pointier round. This is my Princeton 8 round Aqua Elite. I want to put a darker green on there to guide the eyes in, but I want it to be like a brighter, not a darker, but a brighter dark. You ready? I don't know anything anymore. I don't know why I decided to do this. I've not even thought about my shadow direction. This is my burnt sienna. Lollipop trees. Oh, this is terrible. So let's say that the light is coming from this direction because this is paler. So the shadow is going behind, which means this needs to be darker because this is all going to be covered by treeage. The tree's hiding all that from view, isn't it? But further down there'll be light. But it is getting a nice texture. And this is in direct sunlight, so that's fine. Should we do a little... You'd only see it because the sun's shining on it. Okay, I don't think that works. I think it's too dark. I do not like this. Okay, we need to give a bit of light to the fronts of these trees. The sun is coming at it from here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. How do you feel about this? I don't know what we're doing about that big pink thing at the front. Let's do a paler colour there as well to really add to the crazy. Oh, hi, Miss. Are you hanging out? I thought you went upstairs. Yeah, you tired? I think it's all the stripes I don't like. We're going to leave this one. Maybe we do Let's do something. Or do we? No, we don't. What are we going to do about this one? I don't even know what that field's supposed to be. I think at this point I'm clearly just having fun doing lines. Yeah. Ta-da! Does it at least look good on camera? I can't tell. And then maybe we'll leave this one plain. Then we've got every other. I feel like we need... Do we need anything else? I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like... Oh, actually we do have... we did pencil in. Let's use the burnt sienna again. I know. Be quiet in a minute, miss. I'm just doing this. Ta-da! If the sun's coming from here, this is going to cause a shadow. We haven't done that. Is that going to ruin it? I feel like this would all be darker because it's going downhill, isn't it? Does it become really big and surreal down the hill? Like really exaggerated, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that, as if that shadow is falling off. My goodness, I actually lost the last piece of footage that showed you doing the clouds. I like it. This is like a day later. I'm editing it and I really like it. I feel like there's a lot wrong with it. The lines are too bold there. The red and the white is weird. I don't know about the fluoro, but I like the trees with the shadows falling down the hill. I like the clouds. I feel like I should, sorry, you saw my sewing machine then. I'm also filming a sewing course. I feel like I need to play more. Yeah, I need to play more with materials. Maybe that's what September is also going to be about, because the landscapes are fun, but I feel like I'm not where, do you know that kind of breakthrough moment when you feel moving on, something's about to happen. I don't know what the something is, but I feel like something's about to happen. So I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much for being here, for watching the video. Please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you again to Craftsy for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all in my next video very, very soon. Take care. Bye.